Hey guys, welcome to Behind the Plate. I'm your host, Chef D, where we discuss food with creatives. Today we have Amani, who we're going to discuss his life, what he does, a little bit about food, have a little bit of fun, some games, and have a great time. Got some Chapman now, gonna drink, have a good time.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Oh, got to drink this thing now.
You're gonna drink, cut cheers and not drink, bro. Shouldn't really be talking that long because he's got an Arsenal top on, so it's gonna be a very, very short meeting because I don't like the look of that. So today we're going to make a lamb salad. We've got a lamb loin. Like I said, they're only the best for you. This is from Waitrose, so it's a New Zealand loin fillet lamb. It's already scored, already washed it. So a little bit of water and some lemon juice. I'm gonna say this, hopefully I'm gonna say this properly. Rasel handot. So it's like a mixture of ginger, coriander, cinnamon. It's like a Moroccan spice that they tend to use, or Middle Eastern spice.
Pick up from Sainsbury's?
Yeah, Swords, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, should be there. So we're gonna have a game.
What are we playing?
Well, are you good at blackjack?
We'll see at the end of the game, innit?
Oh, see the confidence is coming out now.
I didn't, well, take it how you want it to.
Where's the humility now?
Take it how you want to take it. We'll see at the end of the game.
Twos on jacks?
Yeah.
Queen's a slag or is she a saint?
I mean,
Well,
you can say what you want to say. But it didn't come out my mouth, it came out your mouth. We got all the queens there.
the queen. Please, we're not talking about black queens.
We got all the
We're
queens,
bro.
At the start of lockdown, it was mad. Quite gonna lie to you, like just the momentum that I built up, and then suddenly overnight, no schools, no speaking engagements, all the kind of projects that I had lined up were just paused as with everyone else.
Can you give a little bit of insight to like those things that you weren't able to do?
Yeah, just I guess like I wanted to do a part 2 of my film. That was kind of in my mind what I thought was the next thing. Oh, the film's called Amani. Yeah, the film's called Amani. It's on
how many millions of views has it got?
It's on 3.3 million views.
Okay, what? The first one, yeah? First film.
Yeah.
3 point what?
I've got grades, man.
Wait, 3 million plus views. That's a great story.
God's got me, yeah? So how did I get here?
Amani, you need to stay with us.
Give me my bag back now. Give me my bag back now.
What kind of God would allow us to go through so much pain?
Are you mad, fam? Wasn't me, Barney, man. Hey, who was it? Who was it?
I always heard the rules on the roads that it's kill or be killed. Why should I believe in you if my faith is in vain?
I just want to know who's moving through the
Money blood, what move? Money, me,
So yeah, I guess I wanted to make number 2. I had that in my mind. I saw that as the kind of direct next path alongside all the school engagements and stuff I was doing. But yeah, it wasn't to be, and I had to pivot because I left the property industry, as you know. I'd left it and I'd kind of taken this leap of faith to say, look, let me just jump in and kind of work with young people and stuff. Didn't anticipate the film to do as well. So yeah, once lockdown happened, it was just like now.
So how did I learn to do this? This is time and cuts. Cutting myself with the garlic, so it's an easy way for me to do it. Just press it down. Learning how to do this has just been, because I'm self-taught, I didn't go to school for this. I just like cooking. There'll be fresh mangoes, and then we'll use some of the pomegranate juice to make a nice little sauce that will go over the salad, and we'll just incorporate it all together. Nice little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness, and yeah, just have a good time. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a light, easy, but also we've already started with a little bit of Chapman, just there. So my thing today was giving you balance. I don't want to give you a heavy meal because you're gonna have, what's it called? A little apple and mango crumble. Custard ain't nice, man. You want custard?
Oh, producer guys go get custard because I got you Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I even spent money. Like, well, you're not lactose because I asked you before. You trying to mess me up, bro.
There was a project that you was doing through with the young people saying that that's what they were doing through lockdown. What was that called again?
It's called Our Lockdown.
Okay, yeah.
So that was the thing that actually that was the catalyst for my 2020, to be honest. So I was in this quite a dark place because I was just like, man, like, what do I do now? Am I gonna go to, I was even considering like Tesco. Like, to be honest, I was thinking, right, let me go and jump on the delivery stuff. And then, I remember just my manager saying to me, in this time, basically people are going to look for, those that add value without looking for anything back, just constantly giving. And you just use your platform, you've done good work, just do what you need to do. So I decided to do this thing, or to be fair, God kind of gave me this download of do this kind of campaign to get young people speaking about how lockdown was for them from a positive perspective. And when I did that then kind of created a massive kind of catalyst. We did I think we had about 80 video submissions. We did about 12 to 15 videos of young people and role models, basically just talking about lockdown.
You should feel hopefully good at this game, bro.
You see, it's my book I picked.
Yeah, so picked up, right? So did you pick up another card? Did you pick up?
Yeah, bro. I put this down.
Okay. Cards. So, when did you first realise that you was a creative?
Probably realised that I was a creative. I've been creative from when I was young. I used to rap. Okay. So I had bars in school, like we were talking off air about Chipmunk going to college and Chip.
Yeah.
So from those days, like you're seeing, like I grew up in that era, grime era, and I remember from then I was super into rapping and events and stuff like that. But I don't know if I ever saw myself as a creative until I got older and I had that kind of cognitive understanding that I was like, actually, you know what, you're actually good at this. Like you're constantly using that skill.
Go by the station just over there. There's some apple. There's a Bramley apple. If you can peel that for me, and watch. You just rinse it. I'm just gonna season the lamb with a little bit of salt as well. A little bit of salt.
I feel like I'm on like not Good Morning Britain, what's the other one? Saturday brunch. Sunday brunch.
So you get a smell. So
yeah, the belly rumbling.
your belly heard. What we're gonna do is if you have time, like I said, you can do it overnight, but this doesn't take too long. So we're just literally gonna put this together and make sure your lamb, you bring it out beforehand because cold lamb, cooking it, because we're just gonna sear it in the pan, put it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes.
So obviously it's a long game, so whoever wins.
Oh, it's like that sudden death, yeah?
Yeah, and when you lose, you have to have a forfeit. Okay,
Game's not over yet.
I'm just letting you know, and when you lose, just be ready for what you have to take.
Game's not over yet.
Because we're gonna cook it down in the pan. So because we're using some Desirano Amaretto, whichever you've got at home. It's got almonds in it, so if you've got no allergies, stay away from it, please. An alternative is you can use some rum, some spiced rum. Lamb spiced rum works. Las Olas works as well.
I'm not liking how the camera's only over my shoulder though.
What? I can't see your cards.
No, you can't, but the audience is they're pre in the game.
Yeah, well, they can see my cards. I'm in a...
Seeing the blue too, I said, run through lockdown, man, got verified, love it. So what do you see yourself doing? Long-term end goal, where do you see yourself? How do you see, where's Amani Simpson going to be?
Good question. I think primarily it's about service. It's about just going where I'm needed, and as you said, I wear lots of different hats, so there'll be different times where I'm needed in different places. But I think overall, from a creative perspective, it's definitely got to go to the top of the field as much as possible to get the BAFTAs, the Oscars, the top accolade you can get. My first film was the producer credit, so just obviously bringing everyone together. But the next film I do, I'm going to direct. So I'm currently working on that at the moment. Should be shooting next month. I'm crazy, and I'm directing it. And then it's about honing in on that. It's about saying, okay, cool, you've got a 10k budget, what does that look like? You've got a 100k budget, what does that look like? You've got a 10 million pound budget, what does that look like? So just constantly growing and just creating things that change the narrative and just inspire, bro. I think there's a lot of things in this world that are for entertainment purposes, which is cool, but I'm really about edutainment. I'm really about things that educate as well as entertain.
So look, my cars are normal.
I'm trying to put it in there.
So where can we see Amani 2, or is that going to be, where's the, can you say?
It's a good question. Do you know what? Last year I would have said, yeah, it's coming. It's the next thing. It's about to happen. Because I didn't necessarily give myself the space to be creative in other ways. But now I'd say, I don't know if it will happen that way. I think I've got a vision of how I would tell my story properly. You know, whether that's a mini series or a feature film or, you know, whatever. But I would say now it doesn't feel right. The story's got to be right because it's extending something that doesn't need to be extended.
And I didn't put too much sugar in this because... What, this bit? This yours, take it.
How layered?
Just put it on top, fill it up. Don't be nice and get some of those nice chunky bits in there as well.
Cards. Good. Yeah? Played. Well played. Yeah, well played. Well played.
Thank you.
Now, everything I do has an element of achievement or success or, you know, progress. And what's the
Chapel Market, Chapel.
But there's a name on the door.
There's Gorillas next door, and there's this.
Can you see Gorillas? Gorillas
on a bike or something? Yeah.
But I don't know if
I don't press the buzzer, just knock on the door. Okay. And we're back. So, if I was coming to your house, yeah. So, man's coming in my best rags and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I've come, knocked on your door. What are you cooking for me, my G?
Number one, if you knocked on my door about inviting me, there are problems.
Obviously, I'm invited. Because you don't live close, bro.
Alright, so what am I cooking? Cauliflower wings. Yeah, you'll have cauliflower wings. Not really vegan though, but you know, just
you got the sweet cauliflower wings.
Cauliflower wings,
no more chicken, you know.
I know, I hear that.
Okay,
but,
go on.
you know, with the kind of crispy kind of fried chicken, seasoning, you know, but yeah, it's bad with a little bit of.
Is it like that place that we went to?
Yeah, like what's the Thai place? Cook Daily.
Yeah,
that's it. Big up Cook Daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I would probably do a little bit of sea bass.
Okay, I'm excited.
A little bit of sea bass.
I'm excited.
What else should I do? Some veg. No, actually, cauliflower. Yeah. I want to say rice, but rice is too easy.
So I'm easy, you know.
We could do a coconut rice. There we go.
Okay.
Coconut rice, sea bass, and
bro, I'm gonna hope
some cauliflower wings. Why you said I live fast? Or,
yeah, I could drive. And the producers will pay for my petrol, you get me? Ain't that right, producer? Producer, you gonna pay for
I cut out the thing in the camera.
Yeah. Don't cut this big, you know. She's nice and pink. Wonderful. So I'm just gonna bake this up now. You're gonna try something great, but don't forget about your forfeit because you lost. Even though you should have won. Even the team said you should have won.
I reckon if we check VAR, I gave it away.
Gave it away. That's not my problem. I'm going to your head.
He did some NLP thing.
Let's go for the lamp first. Are you ready?
I feel like there's a particular etiquette to eat it.
Just cut it.
Yeah.
So you cut through like butter. Just like butter. Basically. What am I gonna eat? What do I want to eat? This is good food.
G?
Yeah, a little bit of everything on there.
Goodness gracious. I don't even feel like I want to pick up the big piece on the camera. You're gonna see me shovel this in my mouth on a big man thing. Oh, I didn't even get my mango. Nah, the mango's doing me dirty.
Use a spoon.
Do you know what it is? No. Do you know what? I'm right-handed, so I'm doing it for the gram. I'm doing up
etiquette.
Yeah, I'm doing up right hand knife and fork like I do normally. Alright, let's go.
Yeah. You're right with that. So what is the forfeit now or after the dessert? Which one?
I'll give you money.
Try it. Apple and mango crumb.
I can't even really want to mix it. Oh my. Ooh.
Got a bit of kick to it.
Definitely.
Careful, it's a bit hot.
Yeah, definitely. Holding it like it's not hot on the side.
You happy with that, yeah? Oh, what do
This might be a Percy one still.
Yeah.
Take this
Yeah,
one out
that
with
one's
me.
yours, yeah? No problem, no problem. There you have it. You're welcome. Thanks for coming on the show.
When you do season 2, let me know. We'll come back.
Yeah, but you gotta have your forfeit now, my G. You thought I forgot. Your forfeit is happening. So, we've been given a beautiful cup of beautiful, I don't know, boy. The producer's giving me this, and I know it's safe. That's what I can say. So you're gonna have to drink that, my G.
My guy. All I'm saying, yeah,
Oh, my brain.
is I pray that this comes round twofold later on down the line.
What?
You know, not necessarily on you because you didn't necessarily.
I didn't lose,
You didn't,
bro.
that's not, but you didn't pour it. So big on the producers, them. When you see the credits, you see their name. You know, just know it was them. Do you get me? Because
Oh, my days, my cup.
there's wickedness in this cup. Yeah. Wickedness.
Oh, my
Bad
God.
mind energy. Good-hearted person like myself. Yeah, I've definitely hit my mic. I don't want to drink it.
Yeah, you got
Ah,
to.
you know what?
You got to. Yeah. You should have put those aces down.
I should have done, you know. When you guys check VAR, you see that I could have won the game. I didn't even think about the own rule that I. Anyway, I put oil in it, you know. I don't rub my back. Don't rub my back like that. I'm on big camera. I'm not gonna rub my back. Not allow it, bro. Alright, cool. Let's go.
I don't know what was in that, but they did look healthy, my G. Well done. Take a look at
You know what? That wasn't even that bad.
That's
Appreciate you still. Everything I said before I reviewed. But now the kickers. Joking. Then I was not bad, you know.
Oh, my face.
Back in for this.